Hello everyone, welcome to Tommy Station. What I'd like to do is show my collection of Blue Circle trucks that I've made and purchased. The vast majority I've made, it's almost 60 in total. I have 13 up on the layout, which many of you who watch my videos will have seen around the cement works. This one, I'll give you an example, is a 1930s Leyland diesel, and the cab came from Langley's Models, who specialize in white metal kits. So these cabs come in various parts and you have to assemble them and obviously paint them up into the colors you want. So that's what I did. 16 years ago, I started building or copying trucks from actual photographs of the trucks that Blue Circle used. So we just got to move along, going up through the years. We have Leland Beavers, Leland Comet. Here we have an AEC, ERF, Foden. So I have quite a few of the types of trucks that the company would have used. Now, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but yes, some of these have jeweled headlights, and again, they came from Langley Models. The rear, I can't show the rear, but I even put them on the rear. So when there's light on them, they do shine. So these take quite a bit of work to detail, but the end result is quite pleasing. And the decals I bought. I'll show you some after. Now I'll just pan down to these trucks which I bought. These are mostly Corgi. There's a Modest 1000 pickup there. So we have ERF, Foden. This is a dinky toy Leyland Comet, and when you buy the dinky toy, or when you used to buy them, there was no glazing, no seats, nothing inside, just a hollowed cab. So this one I've modified, including the seats, wing mirrors, etc., and detailed the indicators, and as much detail as I can. Here we have more Fodens. Guy, Bedford. These were known as the sundry trucks. These would deliver all the snow sem and the paints. So there we go. So moving along, as you can see, this is a Matchbox model of yesteryear steam wagon, Blue Circle. This one again is a Corgi. I think this one's a Corgi, I believe. So these are from Lado Trackside, and these are Chevrolet. And again, as you see, no glazing. It's a shame. These two are Morris trucks. So that's a bit of a mix there. Now then, when I wanted to recreate the Bedford KM the Blue Circle used, I searched high and low for the correct cabs, but I could not find them at all in the UK in 1/76 scale. You can find the TK cabs, which have narrower mudguards and only one bumper. These are twin bumper and twin headlight. So there is a difference in them. So I found by accident a gentleman in Australia who had been producing these cabs, the KM cabs. So I contacted him and asked him if he was still making them, and he said that he'd stopped making them as he was moving on to other things. So I explained to him what I was trying to do, build models of all the various trucks that the company used, and he said, well, how many do you want? I said 6. So we came to an agreement. He made them, I paid for them, he posted them. So now I have enough of these cabs to build the models I wanted to make. So that was great of him to do that for me. Now then, we'll pan up. Here we have a transit van The company used these for various things, for picking up spare parts, etc. from the garages. Here we have a Ford Thames. Now, if you look at the colours of the mudguards, that's Oxford blue. So you will see a mix of trucks with just plain yellow or with blue. Well, that was the cement marketing company's livery. It's all blue circle, but they changed just to plain yellow later on. So here's a Bedford with that cab from Australia. There's another one. And there we have the Bedford KM bulk tipper. Here we have a Dodge 100 with a demountable body. Bedford S-Type. This cab came from Britain's. Very similar to 176 scale, maybe 184. And here we have the Bedford S-Type. This came from Corgi. These are, I think, 164 scale. So this is the same cab. It's been repainted. As you see, it's more like a lemon colour. The model colours weren't correct. So I changed the colouring to the blue circle yellow and obviously copied a photograph of this type of tanker. Here we have a guy Big J. And the cab came from this model here. So basically I've modified the chassis to be a flatbed instead of a bulk tipper. This is a Guy Invincible. The cab came from Matchbox. Slightly bigger scale than 176, but not too bad out of scale. These were designed to be bulk or flatbed. So basically the bodies could be lifted off and then they could be used for carrying bags of cement instead of bulk. Here we have the bulk tanker Guy Big J, and they were known as Salt and Pepper for obvious reasons. And here we have what I made, a shunter from vehicles that ended their working life. So moving down, this is a Scammell Rootman cab. This again is from Langley Models, but I found that it just didn't look right to me for some reason. So what I did, I bought Corgi trackside, Lado trackside, sorry, Scammell models of the Blue Circle trucks, and they came with an articulated trailer. So what I did, I cut the cabs off and put them onto 8-wheel flatbeds and tankers, because to the best of my knowledge, Blue Circle never used these Rootmans as an articulated truck. So there we go. That's which you can see the decals there. This is a Leyland Bison 6-wheel flat and 6-wheel tanker. These were good. TL11 engine, 11 litre. This is a Leyland Constructor. Basically, it's exactly the same chassis and engine, only with a more modern cab. This cab again came from Langley Models, and it's a cut down sleeper cab. So I've shortened the length of it. I've done away with the sleeper cab part, so it's a day cab as the company would have used. And here we have the Leyland Constructor 8-wheel bulk tipper with its simulated hydraulic ram. Here we have the T45 Leyland Road Train. These had Rolls-Royce Eagle engines, 10-speed splitter gearboxes. Very, very good trucks. I think Leyland introduced them too late at the time. Anyway, so these tankers are field binder tankers that I bought from Germany because I couldn't find them in the UK. These cabs, they're from Base Toys, and they were actually on a 6-wheel white box van. And again, I've removed the cabs and changed the livery, painted them, and made them into articulated units. Here we have an ERF, and here we have another ERF, E11, which again, I tried to copy the photographs of the trucks they had. Very hard to find a cab. So I found from Germany an MAN cab, and it's strange because MAN bought ERF and just used their cabs, so it is an ERF cab. Then we have a DAF 95, and then we have a DAF XL. This was the last model I made of the company. So just as you can see, I've got quite a lot of memorabilia from the company. I made a Bedford KM shunter because some wagons, when they come to the end of their life, they converted them. So here we can see there's the transfers I bought recently, so I can replace transfers that were too dark, or any mistakes I've made, I can replace them. So again, if you look at this cab, this is a Base Toys cab, and I painted it inside and out. Whoops. So the white patches on the corners of the cab, it was discovered that there was a lot of wind turbulence around the cab, so the company fitted these deflectors which solved the problem. So again, we'll just go up. Here we have a model of a Foden S21 from Days Gone, Ladle Trackside Days Gone. You see the trackside. Now then, the colouring is wrong. It's more like a lemon colour. So I've had to repaint them to get the actual colours correct, as you can see there. So again, I have quite a lot of memorabilia. Cups, beer mats, I suppose. Cap, another cap. There we go. So like I say, it's a collection of my homemade trucks, which I have a total of 60, and these trucks that I bought. So again, I started making these 16 years ago, and that was 4 years before I started building the layout. So my eyesight's not, I couldn't do these now. It'd be virtually impossible to make these now. There's so much fine detail. Even the number plates are correct according to the photographs. Wing mirrors, indicators I made. So there we go. That's my collection of trucks that I've made. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye now.